I'm so scared you're going to have AD in this top 10.
Damian Lillard is better than Devin Booker.
100%.
Dame's not in my top 10.
Oh, that...
You're picking Kawhi Leonard over Stephen Curry.
It doesn't make sense. No.
Yeah.
No, you don't do
Over
that.
Luka Doncic.
You don't do that.
Kawhi Leonard, hold on.
Go on.
Kawhi Leonard
I've got my answer ready.
nearly took down KD and Devin Booker.
This is top 10 players in the NBA coming into this season. Boys, let's reveal our bottom 4. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. What do we got? Okay, so Rise. Here we go. All right. Rise, you've got Shea at 10, LeBron at 9. You've got Kyrie Irving at 8.
How far you on?
Luka Doncic at 7.
He's
Laugh
high.
now.
Cheech, you've got Devin Booker at 10. Jimmy Butler at 9. We've all got such different ones. Jimmy Butler at 9. Dame at 8. LeBron at 7.
Yep.
And I've got a mystery at 10.
Uh-huh.
Jason Tatum at 9.
Uh-huh.
And
Booker at 7.
LeBron at 8. And then Booker at 7.
Wow.
We want to discuss these a little bit here now, boys. Okay, how are we going to put them in a way that we can show the people but show
That's
us
it.
as well?
Nah, that's it.
About that. All right, you can look at mine. I can look at yours.
We're intrigued.
Yep.
All right. Okay, Rise.
Talk to me.
How painful was it for you to put LeBron at 9?
It was very painful, especially after looking where yous have placed LeBron. I think I was thinking too much.
Yeah.
I think I was thinking too much.
Cheech. I thought you would really dog LeBron.
Nah.
I was waiting for
He
something.
done well last year.
Yeah.
And it was only just a little bit of injury, but
Yeah.
he still has that, like, that direction. He's the soul of that team. It's not AD's team. So,
Yeah. Ooh.
It's LeBron's league.
Ooh. I'm so scared you're going to have AD in this top 10.
it looks like he has nowhere to fit it
You
now.
better not have AD somewhere.
You won't.
Especially now that you've... Oh, no way. No way. Okay. Kyrie Irving.
You know how I feel about Kyrie.
I know how you feel about Kyrie Irving. However, is he's better than LeBron James? You think it too much.
I could have been thinking too much.
You shouldn't have done that, bro. You're thinking too hard. This is okay. We call Ryan LB Laker Brain patent pending because this guy is the most biased, one-eyed Laker fan. He only sees Lakers, but you come in today total opposite.
It's opposite. I don't know. I just
overthought
Kyrie
it.
Irving
I
is
think I
not
overthought
a
it,
better
but-
player than LeBron ever or at this stage.
Yeah.
And okay, furthermore, Kyrie Irving in this top 10 better than Shea.
Nah.
Wow.
Toxicity and everything? Nah.
Shay's had now 2 good seasons, but it's Kyrie. This guy's like art.
All right.
This is like the Mona Lisa on the court.
So you're going for a peak of powers.
I'm going peak
My
powers.
favorite term, peak of powers,
Yeah.
which just means like their best ability they could possibly,
Yeah.
you know.
Despite all the outside noise, on the court with the ball in the hand, Kyrie Irving.
Okay.
Yeah, but he could have a peak of power and you still lose the game. That's the thing about
That's like
Kyrie.
Luka Doncic. That's like any one of these
Yeah.
stars.
But
Really.
when LeBron is
KD,
peak
he
of
lost.
power, there's no way you're losing that game.
I like that.
How do
I do agree with that.
How do I do this? Okay.
Ah.
All right.
Chill back a bit.
God, this is so uncomfortable. You guys doing this the whole time. All right. Now, Shea, Luka. Okay, Dame. A Dame at 8? Dame over Booker?
Yeah. Dame on this team, impact.
100% Dame over Booker.
Dame over Booker, if you see the stats, it's Hall of Fame.
Shit.
You have to understand that Kevin Durant is also there, so they have to balance the two in terms of the ball. But Dame will just have much more of an impact and will be fire this season.
Damian Lillard is better than Devin Booker. Portland or not, at the Bucks or not, he is a better player than Devin
Clutch
Booker.
as well, 100%. Booker's like averaging 26 points. Dame is almost averaging 30, if not 30.
Dame's not in my top 10.
Oh, that...
Dame's
Look,
not in my
I
top
can
10.
forgive you because last year I didn't do it. Dame is a new addition to my top 10.
There's a lot of point guards out there.
The biggest case for me to why he should be in this top 10 is I put him as top duo with Giannis. Check out that video if you haven't. Is because of what you said, the team, the team around him, Giannis, the pairing, all of it.
The impact on the NBA.
But I got to give respect to these other guys above Dame. All the 10 guys. Dame, I reckon, would have been 11th or 12th. He was in. There was 2 guys that I had miss out. And he would have been 11th or 12th. Injuries have hindered him in the last couple of years. Like, he's been out quite a bit.
Yeah.
And you know, one defining thing about my top 10 that I was just given some flowers. All the guys in my top 10 have carried their team to a big playoff series win. Dame has had some big shots. Yes, Paul George and Westbrook in that OKC team were good. Yes, okay. They've had some good wins in the playoffs, Dame. But everyone else has reached a higher level till now. What I'm getting at is where to see Dame could go to like 5th next year for me.
Oh, yeah.
But
Postseason
he might
success.
not. He might have another year full of injuries. And Giannis could leave, as we talked about. He might still leave. So that's my way of trying not to disrespect Dame, but Dame's not in my top 10.
You've
Nah,
gone through
he's there.
postseason success.
He's there.
Almost, in a way.
In a way.
In a way.
Coming into this season, yeah, that's where it's
It
like...
was the best statistically.
but
Last season,
Yeah.
coming into this season, imagine that statistic
Yeah.
on this kind of a team.
But he also had the opportunity to shine in such a shit situation. You know what I mean? I'm not saying he's not going to shine now, but what I'm saying is the reason why Jimmy Butler is in your top 10, and I'll reveal Jimmy Butler is in mine, is for the opposite reasons. Does nothing in the regular season, but when it matters most, and we're talking matters most,
Yeah.
Jimmy Butler has
Butler,
just proven to
right.
us you must have me in this top
Right,
10.
where is it?
Exactly.
Is he the 10th?
We'll have to see.
Oh my god.
He has
We'll
to
have
be
to see.
10th at least.
We'll have to see. Any other questions we've got for each other before we reveal number 6?
No, let's keep it moving.
Let's keep it moving. Cheech, you reveal your number 6 because I'm sort of a bit behind. We'll start in that way.
You want me to go for
Okay.
Yep, you can go.
Let me see if I got it. We got Tatum.
Tatum.
I've elevated him.
The JJ
Okay.
boy.
Look.
Yeah, I think you're underrating this guy.
I thought about it. Like, the bottom 6 is tough.
So tough.
It's very tough. And I thought about it, and I was like, man, the stats on this guy is through the roof. Defense, offense, just assist. I said, man, he's an octopus. Does a bit of everything, but does it exceedingly well. And I said, look, you've been in the finals twice now. You have to learn from your mistakes. I understand, like, the consistency. I bash on him a lot.
Yeah, so do I.
But this is now his prime time. 25 years old, turning 26. This is where that thing comes to shine. And I'm like, it's your time. It's his team as well.
Yeah.
It's not like the Booker situation where he has to share it with
KD.
KD.
Beal.
Exactly. So that's why I put him that high.
Can't deny also this guy has won a lot of playoff series. Him and Jaylen Brown. They're gonna probably
playoffs every year. He's
them
been
and
in-
like
been in there.
they're gonna catch up to LeBron. These guys. You like sorry, what I mean by that is like playoff wins.
Yeah. Okay.
Since 18 or 19, Jason Tatum has been like to the conference finals nearly every year.
Every year's been in the NBA. He has.
It's fucking crazy.
He's been in the playoffs.
Yeah, at least to the second round, I would guess.
Yeah. Yeah. They're so.
Maybe 2019, just that year. I think they lost to the Bucks early. Point is, we bash on him.
Yep.
3 of 13 all the time. Very Kobe-like in that way. But when it matters most, as we talked about, and we just saw it, yes, there are guys above him, but man, this guy is one of the best players in the NBA.
Yeah, it's just that.
He just is. You go.
I better go. So I'll probably still bash Jason Tatum because definitely don't have him 6. But
Yeah.
got Stephen Curry
Yeah. He's dropped
coming in number 6.
Curry.
so early.
Holy
Coming
shit.
in number 6.
What?
I
Yeah.
like to talk about juggernauts,
Let's go. Tell us.
and I don't know.
No,
this
all right,
coming into
you
this
know
season.
what? Let's speed it up.
Let's speed it up.
We'll wait till to see you've got over him,
Okay.
and then I'll kill you.
Yeah. Come back
Right.
to me.
All right. I mentioned him before.
Yep. He's got
Butler at
Butler
6.
6.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you got it.
Yeah.
You got it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Jimmy Butler at 6. Jimmy Butler, I nearly had him at 5, and I just, coming into this season, we're doing this by. You got to give him his flowers. I'm
Yeah.
gonna keep saying that. You know what? I always say Pika Powers. I gotta say this year's top 10 for me. Rest in peace, Pika Powers, because I can't do this Pika Powers shit too. We've got too many new players, young players coming, and we've got too many vets. Pika Powers just can't be used that often here. Jimmy Butler, right now, if I'm starting a team for one season only,
Yeah.
including the 16 playoff wins I need, I'm taking Jimmy Butler over Devin Booker, LeBron James,
Yep.
Jason Tatum,
Yeah.
and someone else at 10.
I don't
huge.
blame you. I don't blame. It was hard. It was a toss. Like that whole
not wrong.
rotation.
Like, imagine Jimmy Butler against Devin Booker in your mind. Like, who you want more in the playoffs?
Oh yeah, alpha dog.
Bro,
probably
this
Jimmy,
guy's
yeah.
this guy's crazy.
Yeah.
And that's hard to put him up against LeBron
He's
as
not
well.
scared.
And Tatum easy. We just see it every year.
Yeah, every year.
He outclasses Tatum. LeBron, I might be proven wrong, but I even feel like at this point, the dog that Jimmy Butler is more vicious than LeBron is
LeBron
in the
is.
postseason. I'm going very postseason.
Yeah, and LeBron might be a little bit more sensitive on his body now. Like, you know what I mean? I don't want to die for that loose ball where Jimmy's like, bruv,
Yeah.
give me it all.
Jimmy.
I respect that.
Jimmy will just do anything. Cheech, number 5.
Let's go. We got Stephen
Oh,
Curry.
okay.
What?
Okay.
You're kidding, bro.
Okay.
Both of you with these low Curry.
God.
Yeah, no.
God.
It's a guard situation, but you know how old he is? He's 35, turning 36.
Bro, but he's still so good.
Nah. If you've seen his stats during the playoff has slowly declined.
What do you need? A 50-point game to get past the Kings?
But he did it himself, bro.
Yeah.
Bro, these guys are deteriorating way more around him.
Yeah,
Oh,
but
yeah.
I said coming in, I said I don't have that much. I just looked at that age, and I just said, yeah, I know, but it has to give up sometime.
Whoa. So, all right. Fuck me. The Steph slander.
Oh,
the Steph slander video.
We appreciate the pick of power,
Steph
but I
was
just
about
don't
third for him.
All right, well, fuck it. I actually accidentally just revealed it, but the one guy in this sort of bottom half, this is the bottom half
Okay.
that I have over Jimmy is Luka. I count basically Luka down to about Tatum-ish, all in the same category.
Yeah, it's
And the top of this pile is Luka. Spoilers for next week. I think Luka's going to win the MVP. This is the year.
Wow.
Yeah.
We think what? So how many wins? Wow.
I think they're going to be around the fringe of the playoffs, maybe play-ins again.
Yeah.
But it won't matter. This guy's stats this year, this guy's shit. It's going to be like a Westbrook win.
Damn.
It's going to be crazy.
Okay.
So Luka at
Stat dominant.
5.
All
for
right,
me.
Ryan's.
All right, coming in number 5, we've got our man. Let's pray he's playing, because if he's playing, he's unstoppable, and we all know that. We've got Kawhi Leonard sitting at number 5. This man is unstoppable when he's on the court and he's healthy. We're talking health only. But you can't stop him on the offense.
So
Nah.
So if you're starting, I'm going to every single person
Get into me.
where you go now, you're starting one season,
No,
including postseason. You're picking Kawhi Leonard over Stephen Curry.
it doesn't make
yeah.
sense. No,
Yeah.
no, you don't do
over
that.
Luka Doncic.
You don't do that.
Kawhi Leonard, hold on.
Go on.
Kawhi Leonard
I've got my answer ready.
nearly took down KD
And
and Devin Booker.
then what happened?
He got injured.
He got injured.
Okay.
And it happened
What
every
can we
year.
do?
Where's
Every
Embiid?
year.
I'm
Where's Embiid?
hold on. I'm the biggest. You'll see. I'm the biggest fan of Kawhi.
What about LeBron?
But yeah,
But
Yeah.
LeBron plays. LeBron is able to muster
this
up
guy,
strength.
it's done. We've got it into territory with Kawhi Leonard. I'll say it right here. Kawhi's not in my top 10.
Not in my top 10.
We've gotten to the point. I'm sick of it. This guy won't play for you in the playoffs. He won't.
Yeah, that's the disappointing thing.
hope he doesn't.
Even in the playoffs.
But
Even in the
but
playoffs.
if he does,
rested
I'm
the
telling
whole
you,
season.
Everyone, no one knows how
I'm
to
done with
stop
you.
this guy.
I'm done with if he
No
does.
one can stop this guy.
I
That's
love
the-
him, but I'm done
that's
with
the
if he
issue.
does. Last year, he
2
was
games,
he got to
that's it.
such a level. It's like this guy was arguably during the season and in the playoffs. Like, is this guy the best player again?
Yeah.
But he doesn't. He gets injured.
2 games,
He
bro.
doesn't play. whatever. He doesn't play. I love him so much.
On the court,
Maybe go a bit more Tiltum like mine so we don't get as
on
much
the court,
glare,
he's unstoppable,
lads.
unbeatable.
Bit more Tilton forward like mine, bit more darkness that helps the glare. All right. Cheech, give us some number 4. We're into the top 4.
All right. We have another one.
Kevin Durant.
Kevin
Yeah.
Bleepin Durant.
Your boy.
It's about there.
About that time.
Kevin Durant, let me just check. I do have
So-
him. I've got him at 4 as well.
So he is so impressive in that Suns Nuggets series. How he willed the team, and I thought he was the leader, not necessarily Booker. Like because before I was like, oh, it's Booker's team, blah blah blah. But just the skill sets of Devin Durant, so much longer. I looked at the stats of Kevin Durant versus Stephen Curry, and that's why I switched these two. I said, look, they're relatively the same,
Yeah.
but you have just more versatility with Kevin Durant with his length. He was able to, like, I know he's not known for defense, but he was able to play defense in that series. He just loves basketball.
He's still a god.
but, yeah, just
Kevin Durant.
lights
He's
out.
still a god.
That's why I just had them
Before
equal.
his big injury last season, the Nets won like 20 games in a row at the start of the season.
Oh yeah,
That was sick.
We
pretty sure.
were podcasting last year and we did like early MVP, like who would win the MVP if the season stopped right now. And I said to you guys, sorry guys, it's KD. First quarter to half of the season, KD and the Nets were
They were top 6.
they were killing it.
Yeah,
they
they
were again. They won like 20 games in a row. They started the season with more Kyrie havoc,
Yep.
and then they won 20 games in a row or something like that.
Yeah,
or
that's right.
18 out of 20. Sorry.
James Harden left.
Yeah. No, that was it. That was
sorry.
a year and a half
Yeah.
ago. Okay, yeah. KD, yeah. I mean, when he's at his best, you can argue similar to Kawhi, you can argue he is the best player in the NBA, even over, like, I would say over Jokic and Giannis. We're at a point now, though, that he doesn't play enough. He gets injured too much. You can't rely on him.
No, but I think the willingness to play is more so than your boy Kawhi Leonard.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So that's
course,
where
willingness,
I was
yeah.
like, yep, but
I'm going to prove he's
100%.
all wrong.
100%.
All right, go. Who's your number 4?
Well, number 4, we slapped Mr. MVP of last season.
Joel.
Mr. Joel. Process and
Imagine you win MVP and you just dropping like hot potato, hot potato.
Wow.
Does it make sense?
They
Tell
couldn't
us.
get through to the playoffs,
They cou-
where we wanted to see him. So, that MVP, he shouldn't even have got it, probably.
Okay.
But we put him there. He's dominant. Let's be honest.
He's dominant,
he's
but
very
is
dominant.
he... Was it the playoff situation that made you put him at number 4?
No. It's just person.
Well, it is. If he had gone and beat, like, if we had beat the Celtics and then beat the Heat, Embiid would be up for the crown, wouldn't he? He'd be second to maybe
if he's
Jokic
won a
and Giannis.
ring, then yes.
You know,
Yeah, probably.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Of course it
If there's
is.
no ring, then yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
For the MVP to be the 4th best player coming into the next season,
He's what we call a juggernaut.
he is, but like we are talking negatives on him. For him to be the 4th best player coming into the next season, something happened in the postseason that wasn't great.
Right.
Yeah. All right, number 3. I guess we'll go to me. Let's get it going quickly.
Okay.
Now, you guys are gonna keep disrespecting. Put some respect on my man's.
Yeah, you've just got Golden State fans now. You've just got Golden State. Wow.
Put some respect on my man Steph Curry's name. I put him crooked.
That's all right.
Steph Curry.
The third, yeah.
Steph Curry is the 3rd best player in the NBA currently. He carries his team. Yes, it's mostly on offense. It's all on offense.
Yeah.
He's the greatest shooter of all time. We all know this. I don't have to do his resume. But this guy is still carrying that team. I can't believe I'm hearing the Warriors will be contenders this year from other podcasts, ESPN, whatever. But you know why? This guy.
Because of this
Curry.
guy.
Think about that team right now. Andrew Wiggins, Draymond Green, Kevon Looney, Klay Thompson, Kuminga, Moody. Great. Why are they at the level they're at?
Curry can
This
shoot.
guy here. This guy here is, it doesn't seem like it because we're so used to it. But this guy last season was, and coming into this season, yeah, he is old, isn't he? But, bro, he's the best.
Yeah. Well, you see, 3 and 4, like, I wanted to switch them up, but I just had to pick one. So
There's a clear top two, right, that everyone in the NBA community should have. Clear top two. And as of right now, this guy, for me, has got to be the first one outside of that top two.
Okay.
Let's go.
Interesting.
Rise, you're number 3.
My number 3 is the sniper himself,
Wow.
Durant. I've always said Kevin Durant is
I felt like you're going to put him there.
he's one of those guys where he's just
Yeah.
he's another unstoppable guy. I do have him over Embiid just because on offense he's definitely better on offense.
Yeah.
And it's Kevin Durant.
Yep.
Give
Yeah.
him their
I
respect.
can give you that.
It's hard not to put him there.
Cheech.
Mr. Embiid.
Mr. MP.
Okay.
Joel.
Okay.
The process.
That's it.
Fair.
All right. Go on.
Well, I don't know. He won the MVP last year. His stats were monster, man.
Oh, of course.
It was huge. Again, hey, they have Nick Nurse, new system, new coach. Could benefit him and his playing style. I don't know. The ball seems to just get clogged up like a black hole with him. So now with Nick Nurse, maybe I don't know. The ball could be a bit more fluid, and we could see a different side of Embiid. And with that stats that he provided last year, I think it'll definitely go well.
Well, what I just hope is that, and apparently this has already happened, Nick Nurse, the Raptors are one of the teams that would always kill Embiid, regular season or not. They just knew how to scheme for him with their wing bodies, all that sort of stuff. What I hope is that Nick Nurse, and again, there are reports that this has already happened, goes to Joel and said, this is what we do to you.
Yeah,
This is what we do to you.
What we do.
and just form
So
it
now
out.
in the playoffs, see this thing that we do to you, and we're the best at doing it. Us and Miami and Toronto always kill him. This is how you're going to avoid it.
Yeah.
Because we're the ones who used to do it to you, or I'm the one, Nick Nurse. I'm the one that used to do it to you. Here's how you're going to counteract.
Get your ring.
Anyway, Embiid, he's got his things to talk about. I'll go next with my number 2. Start
Here
our
we
number
go, number
2.
1.
I might back your number 2.
Giannis.
Everybody, unanimous
Yeah.
decision. Yeah, unanimous decision. Look at that. My number
Giannis, I
two,
thought
number
about
two,
you for
number
a
two.
bit.
Everybody agrees. I think the whole world. I don't think it's been clearer. Everybody kind of agrees what 1 and 2 are.
Oh, we keep talking about this movable crown.
Yeah.
LeBron, Kobe, Michael.
Changeable.
Yeah, LeBron, Kobe, Michael Jordan types, maybe Shaq, whatever. There are some types over the generations that have an immovable crown. But then you come to a point where LeBron, we don't have
That LeBron anymore.
We don't have like as good as Giannis is, and as good as Jokic has been so far, we don't have a LeBron, Jordan, Kobe type right now.
Still LeBron.
It's still LeBron, but LeBron he's pushing his career so far that it's to the point where it's like he's dying the villain. Or dying the hero.
gonna hear that.
He's
Gracefully.
becoming the villain.
You're his motivation this year.
Yeah, right. He's a Wash King. Go Wash King.
Flipping that one.
Point is, we have a movable crown. And last year, what did we say? Giannis. This year, it's Jokic.
Yep.
And at the end of this year, it could be KD. Could be. You know what I mean? It could be, couldn't it?
Could be AD.
If KD wins Finals MVP, leading the Suns to win the championship,
It has to be.
what are we doing next season? Starting, I reckon I'd put KD best player in the NBA.
Could be AD.
I don't think
It
so.
could not be AD.
It could
No,
be AD.
even if Kevin Durant won, I think I'm still putting him at a 3rd.
All right. Oh, really?
Yeah, but we have to see the story. On the story, we have to see the
Well,
story.
that means that he's had a better performance output than Jokic, Giannis.
It would have been gravitate. Like, it would have been enormous.
My number
It would
one.
have been enormous.
Let's do it, guys.
Let's give our flowers.
Give him his flowers.
The current king of the NBA coming into this season, Nikola Jokic. Nikola Jokic. Oh, yeah, mine's not finished. So what do we have to say? The Finals MVP, two-time MVP guy. Could have probably won it again this past season if he didn't stop caring in the last month. Nikola Jokic is the king of the NBA.
Jokic is such a Chad.
I hate it.
One
but
question I just have about on the Jokic stuff, I think we feel good about Giannis. We feel good about Dame, KD, Booker, Beal. Is Jokic and the Nuggets going to back it up? One question. What do you guys got?
No.
Oh, why? People talk about
Had
that.
their fun.
They lost a bit of depth. I
Had
don't
their
think that's
fun.
that big of a deal.
They've had their time.
No, I think they can back it up. There's a method of Jokic, and what's his name? His sidekick can also
Jamal Murray.
can also
Jamal Murray.
deliver more
And
daggers
the cheeky Aaron
and more
Gordon.
damages to the Western Conference.
All right, let's get this out the way. My number 10.
Has to be.
Joel Embiid. He's given up. He's given up.
But upon all these stats, upon everything, like you
What did I
going
say to you
into this-
before? What did I
this
say to you before?
season-
Look at my top 10, right? I've got so above Embiid. I've got Tatum, LeBron, Booker, Jimmy, Luka, KD, Steph, Giannis, Jokic. What do all those players have in common that our MVP doesn't have? He's never beat a good team in the playoffs. That's it. Never beat a good team in the playoffs. Never had a signature series in the playoffs. We are at the point with him and with Kawhi's injuries. We're at the point now. You show me.
Kawhi's better
Yeah,
than
I want to
Embiid.
see with
For
your
me,
own
Embiid
eyes.
is not a top 3 player. He's not a top 5 player. He's not a whatever player until he shows me.
That's
There
Philly
you go.
fanatics right there.
And I'm wearing a Philly Embiid jersey. You face the facts. I don't care. I'm going to enjoy Embiid. I don't hate him. I love him. I love him so much. I hope he stays so badly. But he needs to show us in the playoffs. He needs to show us in the playoffs. And I'm sick of hearing injuries.
Process.
At what point is it not going to be injuries? At what point is like, this is just this guy? Jason Tatum wrecked him in that game 7. Wrecked him. Made him look like a fool. That's why I think Embiid's better than Tatum, but not really. When you look at the facts, Tatum has won endless big series. He's been to the finals, which means you've won big series. He's had a few signature series. He shows up big time in the playoffs. Joel has never done that. He's never done it.
You know what's scary? If Kawhi actually showed up in the Suns series, in the Suns
If he didn't
series,
get injured.
Embiid could have been out.
Yeah, so my 2 that just miss out were Kawhi and Dame.
And Dame can kick
Dame or
Embiid out.
Kawhi, when you go by my logic, Dame or Kawhi could jump over Embiid.
Wow.
I probably just put Embiid in there because I just couldn't not have him in there. But if you look at all my guys, LeBron, of course.
They're winners.
LeBron, even right now, you'd still pick him over Embiid for a playoff series if LeBron doesn't have an injury.
Yeah.
I reckon most people would. Booker, he's had a series. He beat the Lakers a couple of years ago by himself. Jimmy, of course you pick Jimmy over Embiid right now. Luka, you can argue that one. I think Luka's winning the MVP this season. That's a bit of a coming into this season one. And then KD, Steph, Giannis, Jokic. When you think about it,
Yeah,
when you think about Embiid's postseason crap, you can have him as low as 12.
I like this new Nave. Instead of this
Yeah,
pick of
it's
power
different.
nonsense.
You show me, Joel. You show me, and then we'll talk. That is our top 10 players coming into this NBA season. We will talk to you next time.